In lines 48 through 78, we override a special method named dispatchDraw, which is called by the parent view of this bearing frame layout to tell the bearing frame layout to display its child views. Now, what we're going to do in this method is we're going to rotate the canvas that's used for drawing the child views within the bearing frame layout so that the bearing is towards the top of the screen. And the nice thing about rotating that is that once we call super dispatch draw down here at line 77, all of the child views will be displayed in the rotated form automatically, number one. And then separately, remember, we're also going to be displaying an overlay on top of the map view, and this is also going to ensure that the overlay rotates exactly the same way as the map view itself, so that our drawing of the route rotates properly with the map itself. Now, in the dispatch draw method, we do some calculations to figure out the width and height of our canvas, starting at lines 54 and 55. We also determine the scaled width and height as well. And down here at line 70, we translate the center of the canvas based on the center of the actual screen. So we move it to the center of the actual screen, and we rotate around that point by negative bearing degrees. Now, the bearing actually represents the number of degrees to the east of true north. And if true north currently was towards the top of the screen and we started to travel towards the east, then what we really want the map to do at that point is we want the east direction to move or swing around to the left towards the top of the screen. So we're actually going to rotate by negative bearing degrees to get it to rotate in the proper direction. Once we've rotated the canvas, we then call super.dispatchDraw with the canvas as its argument. And what this now does is it goes and draws the map view onto the rotated canvas. The map view itself doesn't know that the canvas is rotated, but because of the orientation of the canvas, when the map view gets displayed onto it, it automatically gets rotated the same way. Now, I should also mention one other thing about the scaling that we're doing in this bearing frame layout, which is that per the Google terms of service for using their maps, you are not allowed to do the scaling. So we're doing this here only for demonstration purposes. If you were to create an actual app using the Google Maps API, you will be required not to do the scaling that we show you here.